Welcome back to Destiny Vibes with JFO. I am going to start a new series that's going to take me all year long. Are you ready? I am going to unpack the zodiac cycle using the new moons every month. So this past Sunday, August 4th, we had our new moon in Leo. It was at 7:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it was at 12 degrees Leo. Now, I want to talk about why I'm starting this series now. The zodiac cycle starts with the sign of Aries. So normally when I do these kinds of things, I usually start with Aries. But why am I starting it with Leo? Why? Because 12 degrees Leo, the new moon in 12 degrees Leo, it's almost like perfectly timed because that is my exact destiny sign and degree. Yes, my destiny in my natal chart is Leo 12 degrees. So most people are going to talk about the new moon collectively. And while we are going to do that in this video, we're really going to dive deep into the themes of Leo today. But here's the thing. I want you to do this a little bit differently than most people teach it. I want you to click the link below. It's called itstotallyyourdestiny.com, or just go there, okay? And you're going to take my free destiny course and you're going to be able to find your destiny theme and your comfort zone theme, the seesawing hero's journey experience. This is your main one. But when you give me your name and email, first of all, when you give me your name and email and your birthday, because the course, by the way, is completely free. But when you give me your name and email, and your birthday, you're going to be able to access even more content and be able to get a chance to learn your second destiny theme in your hero's journey roadmap. Okay. Why this is so key is because when I go through this series, this whole year of the new moons, I want you to know which month is your peak of the roller coaster ride of your yearly hero's journey experience. So right now, this week is the peak of my roller coaster ride. I have it once every year, and you do too. It's just as powerful as your birthday, okay? Your birthday's great. That's where the sun was when you were born. Now, unless your sun is the same sign as your destiny, that is not your peak moment of the year. And that is so key and important to know. So go to It's Totally Your Destiny right now and get your destiny theme. Let me know in the comments below what your destiny theme is. If you need help understanding what month that's going to be, and I will give you a little clue to what month that's going to be. And today we're going to unpack Leo and what it means collectively, but also how to see what it means for you. So what is a new moon? A new moon just means that the moon and the sun are aligned together as one in the same theme. Now, most people will call that a conjunction, okay? They're conjunct, right? They're the same theme. And that alignment is basically launching and initiating a new season, a new monthly season. 28 to 30 day monthly season, depending on how it goes, okay? So that new moon energy is so fun because we're kind of riding the wave of this new experience. And remember, everything is neutral. That's how I teach this. There's no such thing as a horoscope. Creation is finished. Everything that could ever possibly manifest is already created. And if you want to learn more about conscious creation, go to my other channel, Sexy Fit Love with JFO, to learn more. But we have the power. We don't need to go outside ourselves to anyone to say, oh, what's going to happen on Friday? That's not how this works, right? What we're doing is we are consciously creating our life, but we're using the beautiful, amazing tool of our Hero's Journey Roadmap and of the theme information and the seasonal information to really decide what we want this season to mean. So we are going to unpack what this new moon is going to mean collectively and what this new moon is going to mean for you in a second. But let's first unpack the theme of Leo. Most people like to make up the themes. Like they'll say like Aries, like long walks on the beach. Like they kind of just make it up. But what you really have to understand is there's a zodiac formula. So the first true way to break down a theme in the zodiac, in the divine zodiac, is understanding two things to break it down. The first is the element, the second is the stage. So when you take the element and you merge it with the stage, just that combination is going to really help you understand the theme. So Leo is a social stage sign, and it's the only fire sign of the social stage. That is why it's so powerful when you merge those two, because you're going to find that there's 4 elements in each stage. So there's 3 fire signs in the entire zodiac experience, right? There's Aries, there's Leo, and there's Sagittarius. And what makes them different is one is in each stage. So Aries is the survival fire, Leo is a social fire, and Sagittarius is a spiritual fire. And most people don't really understand this. That is why when you truly think of Leo, it's that like action-packed energy that's social, that's really about the social topics and themes. Then when you add the quality into the mix, it makes it even more detailed. So what is the quality of Leo? Fixed energy. What is fixed energy? Fixed energy, the fixed energy signs of the zodiac are Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, okay? You're gonna have one duality theme team that's external and more kind of like extroverted, and then you're going to have one theme team, Scorpio and Taurus, because they're opposites, that are more internal or introverted. And that's kind of how the qualities go. That's how you kind of like make these categories. So fixed energy is passion, all or nothing, love, passion, attachment. So when you merge that together, you have a really action-packed theme of Leo, right? Action-packed, that's focused on social themes, and that is really passionate about what it's doing. And it really wants to love and express its passion and express its heart space. So I have coined Leo the sign of the entertainer or playfulness. It wants to play. Leos want to play. So one direction it could go, the theme could go, is that Leos are all about that childlike wonder. So they want to be like a child. So they want to play with some arts and crafts project. They want to be creative in some way, or maybe it's literal. Maybe it's they're working with children. They want to be around children. They're supporting and serving children, right? So there's that direction. Then there's the direction over here of like the entertainer, right? The performer, the spotlight, if you will. Leos want to be in the spotlight. They want to shine their creative energy out in the world. They want to be the funniest person in the room, right? So that's another direction. Or it could go in the direction of the host of the party. They just want to host a party. They want to bring the fun, bring the party, bring those fun vibes to the table, right? And lastly, it could go in the direction of romance, because Leo is one of the most romantic themes of the zodiac cycle. So romantic. It just loves love, and it just wants to shower that love out into the world in a big, big way. So another theme of Leo is also that glam luxury vibe. Leo wants the showiness, right? So sometimes that showiness comes out in more of a glam thing. Like, I want the best hotel that has, just the best vibes, and really brings, that feeling of like, I'm a queen, I'm glam, right? So there's that piece too. And last but not least, what is the planet or the point in the divine blueprint, if you will, that is ruled by Leo? Well, the sun. The sun is ruled by Leo. And so Leo is truly that core identity, our core personality, how we feel about shining our light on the world, being who we are in this world. So really at the end of the day, Leo is just like wants to love. It wants to experience love. It wants to experience adoration in some way. It wants to be able to give and receive love. And it wants to be in that childlike, playful energy of fun and laughs and party vibes. It's not a surprise that Leo season is in the summer, because come on, it's like party time. Okay, so like I said before, I want you to go to itstotallyyourdestiny.com, and I really want you to get your destiny theme, because here's the kicker. Most people are not going to understand, if you're new to my work, you're not going to understand that the way we see how this current new moon is going to play out for you, how we truly do that work, it's not your typical horoscope. You do not throw out the horoscope, okay? Just throw it out. How you want to do it is you really want to learn how to read the transit information for your blueprint, not the made up solar scope that most people are doing. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. Like, some people do it really well and they can give you a really good reading, if you will. But in my work, we don't get a reading. We create our life, and we leverage what our character, script is saying in real time. Okay. So I want you to go to that link below, and I want you to take my destiny course, get your destiny theme, give me your birthday information, and that's going to take you to learn more about your destiny. It's going to take you to a video where you can learn more about your destiny. And you can stop there, of course, but if you join me for the total experience of my conscious creation course with the customized courses that I have, they're all $11. Okay, so it's for $33. It's really a steal. You're going to be able to learn your secondary destiny theme. So both the first two destiny themes, but you're also going to be able to see where everything falls in your blueprint, and you're going to be able to see it in the context of what I teach. Because Leo, if it's, here's the kicker. There's your destiny themes, right? But when you do the destiny theme system with my work, with Destiny Vibes, what you're going to have is a 360-degree circle divided into two halves, okay? So half of the year, you're going to be on your destiny side, and half of the year, you're going to be on your comfort zone side. To learn that information, you're going to want my Zodiac Bootcamp course. It's going to show you that, okay? So just go to the link. I also have the direct link to the course. It's called the Mindset Fix. When you go there, you can add all of it to your cart. Just sign up and you're going to get access to a group with me so that we can really unpack it with conscious creation. Okay. But what's going to happen is there's basically 3 areas of your blueprint. Area 1 is your comfort zone. Area 2 is your destiny. And area 3 is what I like to call the separation line, but really I like to call it the healing area of the chart, because it's where you separate. And so for me, for example, is Scorpio and Taurus is my healing line, okay? Because my destiny is 12 degrees Leo Aquarius. So Leo is my destiny, Aquarius is my comfort zone, 12 degrees. So you go to the 90-degree mark, okay? Scorpio and Taurus, and that's where my blueprint gets cut, okay? But there's also the house layer. So that's why you want to get the course, because you're going to be able to really learn all of that, okay? But you have to understand that every single one of us is collectively going through this theme of Leo right now, but it's happening in different parts of our blueprint. And not only that, it's happening in the area of the blueprint, but it's also happening within the context of what side it's on. That's what makes my system different. That's what makes it so powerful. And it's really important to unpack this together. So I want you to join so we can do this work together. But just understand that if it's bringing up your destiny side of your blueprint versus it's bringing up the comfort zone side of your blueprint, depending on where it is, that's going to be a very different experience. And remember, it's also about your mindset about it, okay? So another thing I want to add is this current new moon that we're in, August 2024, August 4th, 2024. We also, let me just see. Yeah, the very next day. So on Monday, we went into Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde is a little bit in Virgo, and then it's going to go backwards into Leo. So next week, next Wednesday, actually, Mercury's going to be retrograding in Leo. Okay. So this is a very unique new moon season because we're also in a retrograde season with Mercury, and Mercury retrograde gets a really bad rap. Yes, we do slow down. Sometimes that drives the part of our brain that needs technology to work the way we want it to work. Like sometimes that drives us nuts, right? But we are conscious creators. We get to decide what the season means. And so for me, this season truly means, ironically, getting my content in a more consistent schedule. I've had to take some breaks from YouTube just because I need to batch it ahead of time so I have enough content to drip out. And so for me, this season is really getting that creative juices out there and getting to work, because we also have the Virgo, and Virgo is all about the work, right? So for me, this new moon season is that, but it's also about falling in love, because as you know, my destiny, as I said in the beginning, is Leo, 12 degrees. This new moon is Leo, 12 degrees. And I am currently doing a really fun show on my Instagram stories. I am making my own bachelorette show, and I'm using the dating apps to meet my husband. And I am claiming and confirming to the universe that my husband is coming very, very soon. And I'm using the dating apps and other things to put myself out there to meet my man, but I'm making it a funny, hilarious show, like The Bachelorette, like the show on television, okay? So I got a mansion of men, and I talk about it on my Instagram. So you definitely want to follow my Instagram. It's SexyFitLoveWithJFO Instagram, where I'm doing that. But I'm also realizing that this is the season of love, and I'm riding the wave of this new moon, and the new moon is in my destiny area of my chart, which is in my 8th house of Scorpio of intimacy. I am claiming that love is in the air. So if you want help understanding where this is in your blueprint and how this is all going to kind of play out for you in the themes of your Earth movie, okay? If you want to know more about that, please join me below for the High Performance Mastermind and the Mindset Fix and the other 2 courses, Your Destiny in 3 Minutes and Your Zodiac Bootcamp. I want you to be a part of it. I want you to learn all that you can learn, and it's only $33, and we can do it together in my group. So Check out the link below, and I'll catch you next week.